Hello everyone, I am BlackOpsAmazing. Welcome back to another Black Ops 3 Zombies video. Today we are looking at the top 5 tips and tricks for you to use in Eisendrache. Now the map has been out for quite a while, especially for the PlayStation 4, for the Xbox, just a couple of weeks, and in that time we have gathered some awesome tips and tricks that we can use to help us get further in this map. Now it's not the most difficult map, it's definitely a lot easier to play than Shadows of Evil, and granted a lot more fun as well. So today for you we have the top 5 tips and tricks that are hopefully going to make your life that little bit easier. Now I know that you guys are the ultimate zombie players, so maybe you know some of these tricks already. If you do, let me know what you would have added to this list. Also be sure to check out my top 5 secrets in Eisendrache. But anyway, that's enough of that. If you enjoy the video, drop a like rating and let's get into it. Enjoy. So coming in at number 5, although this isn't a massive thing in the game, it definitely will help you out if you are doing the Easter egg. This is going to speed things up and might mean that you can do the Easter egg at an earlier round, which is the ideal situation. This trick will make the rocket launch test site start straight away or go quicker. The waiting time for this I believe is 6 to 7 minutes. By doing this is going to make that rocket launch straight away or within about 30 seconds. And simply to do it, and I know a ton of people don't even know about this, but this is the same way that you can access the free death machine. When anti-gravity is activated in the Undercroft, roll one over this switch here, and what you should hear is an activation noise. Not only does that mean that the death machine will be available at the other end, but this will also start off the rocket launch test. So let's say if you're playing 2 players and one person is in the rocket launch test site, this could help you out in a few different ways. Maybe the Panzer has spawned there. Well, if you quickly activate this for that other person and the door shuts on the Panzer, the rocket, if you didn't know, actually does kill it. It is an insta-kill on the Panzer, which is awesome. Maybe you want to get the Ragnaroks done quicker or a step to the Easter egg quicker. Maybe you need some zombies to get killed before the other person in the rocket launch test site dies. Whatever the situation is, to save you messing around and waiting, this switch is for the rocket launch test site as well. Now, it doesn't actually always work. I believe it is kind of like a random thing, but since I've figured this out, I've actually been using it a ton of times. And let's be honest, it really isn't obvious that this also sets off the rocket. So anyway, there you go, a nice little tip for you. Coming in at number 4 is a quick way to get the lightning bow done faster. This will also save you 1000 points. So we know one of the first steps to upgrading the lightning bow after acquiring the Wrath of the Ancients is setting alight all 3 bonfires. Lighting up one of the bonfires requires you to take the teleporter down to the rocket launch test site to shoot one of the bonfires. That costs you 500 points. You then need to pay another 500 to teleport or take the Wonder Sphere back up, which in total costs you 1000. Well, using this tip will save you all of that cash and all of the time it takes to do that. Granted, you will need to go down there eventually, but that's later on and it will save you 1000 points. You can actually shoot that bonfire by coming to the room that's just above double tap. If you come over to this location, aim your bow where I am aiming now, and just fire a single arrow. Don't charge it, just simply fire a single arrow, point it where I am just near between these 2 mountains. You will actually hit the bonfire from there, meaning you don't have to take the time and spend the money to go down there yourself, which again just makes your life a whole lot easier. So although again it's not massive, it's a nice quick trick you can do, and again isn't obvious. Now this is where things get a lot better. Coming in at number 3 is the quick pack-a-punch trick. Now in Eisendrache, we know the pack-a-punch machines are surrounded by a small barrier, and a lot of people seem to think that you have to go inside of this barrier or just actually close up to the front of the pack-a-punch to use it. When you do that, because there are 2 barriers either side of you, this can mean you can easily get trapped in and you will get killed by zombies. It also means it takes longer for you to actually go up there, grab your weapon, take it out, which again means there is more chance of you getting killed. Well, you don't actually have to do that. You can go either side of the pack-a-punch, either side of the barrier, just go up to it and you can place your weapon in and you can also take it out. This now means that you can run literally past the pack-a-punch, press X or square, whatever console you are on, put it in and do the same when you want to take it out. It means you don't have to stop, which gives you a higher risk of getting killed. Usually you tend to pack-a-punch your weapon at the end of a round, but if you've run out of ammo and there are loads of zombies near you, this is definitely going to help you out. And honestly, I know personally I've died a few times from doing the original thing with the pack-a-punch, going up there thinking I had to stop and go in between these 2 barriers when I didn't. So anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying these, but as we move on to number 2, we talk about killing the Panzer. This freaking annoying guy that comes into this map. Oh my god. Honestly, if I could pick one boss to have in this map, it would be anyone except from this guy and George from Call of the Dead, because he was damn annoying. But honestly, he is difficult, especially getting up to those higher rounds. Round 50, don't even think about it. You may as well just end your game. You just get out of there, guys. But seriously, this guy can get very hard to kill in the later rounds. And to make your life easier, I want to give you the best ways to kill him. The best way on foot, if you're not near any trap, is to make sure you have the lightning bow, shoot a charged arrow next to him, and the whirlwind from the lightning bow will lift him up. Then either use a pack-a-punch brekkie or haymaker and shoot that at his chest. Once you shoot it at his chest enough times, his helmet will then come off. Once his helmet is off, what you then want to do is shoot at his head until he is dead. Hey, that rhymes. But usually with the haymaker, especially early rounds, maybe mid-30s, something like that, you can usually take him out with 1 or 2 clips of the haymaker and the brekkie. So that's probably the best tip to use, especially if you're moving about a lot. What you can also use is the death ray. This is another awesome one. Lead the panzer up to here, or if you know he's about to spawn in, wait right here where the switch is for the death ray. He will actually come and land straight in front of you from the sky, and just as he's about to land, what you want to do is activate the death ray so he doesn't have chance to shoot you or fire anything at you. He will then be held in the air until the death ray is finished. Whilst he is in the air, it is similar to what you do with the lightning bow. It will lift him up, shoot your pack-a-punch brekkie or haymaker at his chest until his helmet comes off, and then you want to shoot at his head until he is dead. You could also use one of the bows if you wanted to, but I just recommend you using these 2 shotguns as they are the most effective. You can also use the panzer claws, although it can be a bit of a hassle. Basically, there are panzer claws that are scattered around the map. If you ever find one or know where a location is, there is one right here, and to get this here, if you just look above this location where I am now, you will see it hiding in the roof. Just shoot it down, and then when you see a panzer in front of this claw, you want to shoot the claw and it will go straight into the panzer, and that is an insta-kill on him. You can also use the upgraded plunger, which can soon become an insta-kill on the panzers, but really the easiest one is to use the death ray or the lightning bow tricks that I told you at the start. Again, if you haven't played this map yet, or if you're on the Xbox One, because I know you guys have only had it a couple of weeks, he can be a real hassle, and that one should definitely help you out. And then finally, I thought I'd put something epic in here. I didn't want it to be a little trick, but this is a high round strategy. Now, there are many you can do across the map, and this one did used to be a lot more effective, although it has been buffed a little bit. This is still probably one of the easiest things you can do to get up to a high round. What you will need once again is the lightning bow. I recommend you also have an LMG or any assault rifle, really, SMG, it doesn't matter. Then also have the haymaker as well. So have those 3 weapons. Although it's not necessary, I would also recommend getting the monkeys. And finally, build yourself the rocket shield to put on your back. And if you want to, again, I'd take it if I could, but if you can't be bothered, it doesn't matter, but I would get the Ragnaroks as well. The main things are the lightning bow and really a weapon of your choice. Apart from that and the rocket shield, everything else is optional. But all you need to do for this strategy, and it's very easy, anyone can do it. It might not be the most fun thing to do, but it's definitely one of the most effective and will make your rounds go the quickest, is come into the room just above the pack-a-punch. You want to stand in the station for the Wonder Sphere, and you just want to wait here. And all you need to do is use your lightning bow. You want to fire 1 charged shot into a crowd of zombies right in front of you, and just watch the damage take place. The whirlwind from the lightning bow will kill the zombies, and you won't have to do anything until it runs out. When the whirlwind is about to disappear from that bullet you just shot, you want to have your bow ready to fire another shot. And then once again, once you've fired that shot from the lightning bow, just stand there, watch it kill the zombies as they all come and run towards you. They won't be able to hit you because the lightning bow is so powerful and the death radius on it is massive, so nothing will be able to come at you inside of this Wonder Sphere. Although it may look like you are trapped, don't worry, because if for some reason one does manage to sneak through, in case of emergencies, what you can then do is simply spend 500 points, is simply launch yourself on those Wonder Sphere out of danger, and then make your way back to that same location and just do this trick over and over again. What I recommend you do is every time you fire a shot, now and again build up the barriers to the left of you just so it makes it slower for the zombies to actually come through. If you do run out of ammo, like I said earlier, if you have the Ragnaroks, you can use them, but this does depend on you getting max ammos, obviously. If you can use your other weapons, LMGs, assault rifles, whatever you have when you can, again use them. When the panzer comes and spawns, I recommend you waiting here until he comes in. When you see him in front of you, fire a shot from the lightning bow at him. It will lift him into the air, and once again do that same trick that I told you earlier. Shoot at his chest with either the haymaker or the brekkie, and then shoot at his head when the helmet comes off. At the higher rounds, it won't kill him, so you will have to launch yourself out of that area. Wait till he comes next to you, once again lift him into the air with your lightning weapon, or what you can actually do is make your way back to the place where we are doing this strategy. On your way there is also the death ray, so you could wait there till the panzer comes to you and use the death ray to lift him up and once again shoot him. It really is easy enough, and if you try this for yourself, you could actually probably change a few things around, but those are just the basics. And honestly, when you get your head around it, or maybe do that strategy a few different times and you know what you need to do, I promise, even if you're not the best of zombies players, which I know you guys are, you can actually get up to very high rounds easily and quickly because the zombies are all coming towards you. They are not scattered around the map, they are all in one place. So anyway guys, there we go. Thank you all so much much for watching. Remember, you do have the monkeys if you need to get out of trouble as well. But if you have enjoyed the video, if this has helped you out, if you didn't know any of these tricks, or maybe you did, but I've just gave you a little more information, any support on the video would be appreciated. A like, rating, a comment, any feedback would be awesome. If you think there was something that I should have added into this list that I didn't, let me know in the comment section below. But thank you for watching, guys. More top 5s coming on my channel soon. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I have been BlackOpsAmazing. DLC 2 is very close now, so expect some more videos on that. Thank you for the support, and of course I will see you in tomorrow's video. Thank you, and goodbye.